The fourth one on the list would be finances. Handling your finances, knowing how to budget, budgeting and checking your financial statement. Those are very important and crucial parts in a business.
Yay, we're back and we have all the energy that you guys need. Welcome back to 4TV Tells Lovers. Today I'm sitting with Mr. Rebellious over here. Yes, he's back. For those of you who have seen him, for those of you who have not seen Mr. Rebellious, go down on our videos, scroll down on our videos and you will see him and you will hear his story. And as the thumbnail says, today with Mr. Rebellious, we're just going to dive into the 5 mistakes that people in the merchandising business make. And I want you guys to learn from this. So get your pens and papers and be ready to take notes, right?
Of course.
Before we jump the gun and get into the conversation, can you please tell our viewers who is Mr. Rebellious and what he does?
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, Mr. Rebellious, and I'm with Lula Blue here having a conversation about the 5 mistakes people in the merchandising industry do. So now, those of you who don't know, my name is Lehlogonolo Mabitsi, and I'm the CEO of Rebellious Clothing. Being rebellious is when you look the society in the face and say, I know who you want me to be, but I'm going to show you who actually am I.
Thank you. That's very interesting. I like that. I know who you all want me to be, but I'm gonna show you who I am. Right. And like I said, I invited Mr. Rebellious here because he's in the merchandising business and he has been in the merchandising business for how many years?
2017. Yeah,
since 2017. Obviously, there were times where he was starting at the foundation. He didn't know much, and then he has learned more about the industry as time went on. And now that he's a student at the University of Witwatersrand, he's exposed to a lot of customers, right? So a lot of customer base. His business has grown, and in the interview that we did, you can find out more about his foundation phase, why he started, why Rebellious, and on TikTok you can find a lot of people wearing his merchandise, doing dances and challenges. There are a lot of DJs who wear his merchandise. He has a lot of marketing and also a lot of customer base. I also have Mr. Rebellious merchandise. I don't have it right now, and today he's wearing one of his t-shirts there with one of his styling logos because they have a different styling logos. So I feel like Mr. Rebellious is the right person for us to have this conversation with. Like I said earlier, take your papers, take your notebooks, take your pens, because it's about to be a very educational and informative session. So Mr. Rebellious, you were still telling me that one of the mistakes that businesses make is inventory. Can you please dive into that?
Okay, so inventory. So one can ask, what is inventory? Inventory is the goods, or it's the goods that a business is selling in order to make profit or revenue, to generate revenue. So now what happens is you reach a stage where maybe you thought you didn't estimate your demand very well. And then in this stage now, you're out of stock. And you're out of stock now. People want the product. People want the product and say, hey, Mr. Rebellious, we want this design.
And someone is asking on Thursday, they watch it on Friday, they want to wear it on Friday.
Exactly. They're going out somewhere, there's an event, something happening. I'm looking the product. And sometimes you might overestimate the demand. You find that you have a lot of stock, and maybe you're trying out a new cap or a new hoodie, a new pants, a new design, and then now you think for yourself. You don't think for the customer. You say, oh, because now this looks good. I think it's the one.
I think the customers are gonna love it.
Yes, they say you must be unique, but before the uniqueness, you need to see if whether it's working
or not.
Sometimes you pick up from the feedback that you get. Someone will tell you, if maybe you remove the logo there and then
you put it somewhere
else. maybe you put it somewhere else, or maybe if you add a zip, that's where now you start building on the idea, and then you end up to a point where now your market share has grown, because now you're listening to your customers, which is one of the points which I'm gonna make. The second point is neglecting customers' feedback. That's also one of the problems, because now the customers are telling you, this product is killing us. This thing is maybe the size is too tight, and in most cases with hoodies, I had a similar incident, which was I used to use polyester, the material polyester on my hoodies, and then you find that after 2-3 washes, now the hoodie has gleams on them. Now you can't wear it out.
And you can't wait to certain places. Now you have to wait indoors, or you have to buy a lint remover. And now it's like a lot of work now. Considering the fact that you pay a lot of price also for the hoodie, you want it to last you longer. Like customers were having a problem with that.
And then that's when I realized, and also there was a decrease in sales. You can see, because in the beginning stages, I had some referrals, so my customers would refer someone else to me. So I saw there was a decrease, a decline in that. Now I'm just these are just direct sales, no longer doing this kind of thing. And when I asked, did a research. Research is also one of the things that we're gonna have to link, but it's not on my program, on the points that I'll be
diving into today. Jot that down. Don't forget, just right there.
Research.
The research.
So through research, I managed to learn that most of them, even now, some turn them into jam, looking red now. So then that's when I had to change and dive into cotton, because now we're using hand.
And you actually mentioned that, Mr. Rebellious actually mentioned that his product 100% cotton, and he has dreams of actually starting his own cotton farm somewhere. Is it in Cape Town?
Let's say doing it Africa, like.
Yes. Those are big dreams. Those are big dreams, and all the best with that. But yes, let's continue with this particular conversation. So you have mentioned 2 things so far. I think it's 3, because you mentioned a lot of having a lack of inventories. And then the second one you mentioned was too much inventory for starting a new product that you're introducing into the market. And the third one was neglecting customer feedback. Yes.
Neglecting customer feedback, I think.
Yes, you touched on that.
And then the fourth one on the list is the finances. Handling your finances. Knowing how to budget. Budgeting and checking your financial statement. Those are very important and crucial parts in a business, because they determine if whether the business is a success. So once you fail to manage those, then you are in for a disaster. And the funny thing about it is, because in the beginning you might not see it. You might just think, my business is making money.
Because you're seeing the sales,
you're seeing the sales, you're seeing the money coming in, but then you forget to check how your spendings are, not checking how your costs and revenues are, even knowing the profit that you're making in a year or in a month. So those are the mistakes that we tend to do in business, especially in the early years of the business, because now as a business owner, you get to wear a lot of hats. From the designer to the administrator to public relations. So you get to learn these things as you go, that, this is the mistake I've been making. Now, once you start correcting your mistakes, you see there's a change and there's a flow of how now you are able to know when to scale. Yeah, you know when to scale, because let's say now we are just like how there's a person out here started a brand, and the name of the brand is Gauchi. The name doesn't matter now. So this person starts working alone. They are working alone in the business. They are doing the finances, the administration, they're managing the inventory, whether the stock is there or the stock is finished, whether they know the stock, when did the last stock come in, those kind of things. And then now they're receiving minimum orders. They're receiving minimum orders, so this person can manage the business. And then now he starts receiving good feedback from the customers, people refer his business, and then he starts growing. There comes a point, or he reaches a point where all these things he can no longer do them himself. He needs to get,
employ people.
Yeah? So now, when it comes to that stage, let's say, okay, at first he didn't know how to manage his finances, right? So now he just said, oh, I think I need to employ people. When that is not a good decision
for the business at that particular time.
Exactly. So now it becomes a problem. But if you are managing your finances well, you can tell that, oh, okay, maybe you could add extra 2 people or extra 1% just to keep the business growing. So you can say finance, yes.
That's very important. And speaking of employing people, how many people are do you currently have working for you?
We have about 15.
15. Look at you, young, a student creating job opportunities.
We have about 15.
That's a lot of people. And keep on doing well, because it is for people like you who had who are rebellious, who had the audacity to start, that some of us are inspired to even start, because there are certain things where we think of things, we may have ideas, but we are scared to start because we are afraid of criticism, we hold back because of fear, we don't want to be rebellious like a brand. It's a very good brand, and the story behind it is very interesting. Like I said, you can go back to the video over here and watch Mr Rebellious' story and of how he came up with being rebellious, because it's a very personal and touching story, and I feel like you will relate more and understand the dynamics of his business if you watch that video. Before we go to the last part, I just want us to take a moment. For those who are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, comment and share this video. For those who are returning subscribers, I am saying, Tales lovers, you are doing the things. Keep on doing the things, and keep on coming back for more. Oh my God, I feel so bad. This is about to end, and I'm enjoying it.
Of course, but I'm a regular here.
He's a regular. He'll be back.
I'll be back. So if you have questions, just drop them in the comment
section, and we'll make sure that Mr. Rebellious attends to them either on the comment section or when he comes back. If there are a lot, we'll definitely have him back.
Of course. And the last one I will say, ignoring fashion trends. So now let's say a lot of people are wearing crop shirts, a lot of maybe your business is, the market is focused on females. And then now a lot of females are wearing crop shirts, and in your business now you only have long sleeves, maybe like you like long sleeves for the business. So the people now around the area, they love crop shirts, and then maybe the business owners because in Newtown they love long sleeves. They just say no, even in Ram that style is not even there yet, or it has due time. So you find now the business is having a lot of out of fashion products.
And people don't want those.
Exactly. People want the new, the evolved, that is trending, what is on. So I think that's another very important point.
So just from you guys, what do you think about this conversation? Let's have a conversation on the comment section and tell us what you think about all that Mr. Rebellious has said. And also, if you have a business and you feel like there is something more to add to these 5 points, you can just leave them on the comment section. And let's get our people engaging. Let's get our people developing and making businesses and actually succeeding in businesses, because it was the point of setting a business in 2017 and it's 2024 and you're still struggling and the business is not going anywhere, you know. I feel like, and also it's very important to mention that there is an upcoming ADHE competition, which is something we also touched on the last time that we were on this podcast. Mr Rebellious formed part of that, and because of the business that he already has that is existing, and that competition is for business that are already existing. So start your business today, so that by the time that competition starts, well, now you have something to present to the judges.
Talking about weed.